There we go. Sorry, it's being weird today. I have to look into that. So, it is nice to see that they're still traumatized. Yes, they must all be traumatized. No, I'm just kidding. I just like that there's consequences. We'll see if it lasts for more than one episode. They really do like to do the normal stuff where they do the character building and then the action stuff, don't they? Although at least this time the action stuff is also establishment. Although I do have to say, so a boom tomb happens. They've got a mother box. Yeah, okay. And Superboy's face while Sphere is transforming. I mean, you'd think at some point things would stop surprising. I mean, you live in the DC universe, right? I've talked about that before. So there's this great bit. The Forever People will hunt you down and kill you. Wait, no, he's the one who saved her. The Forever People forever embrace you. What are these people? Klingons? I do like the idea that aliens watch Earth fiction, by the way, and like get really into it. Like he's watched a lot of westerns. Don't worry about him. There's also this really great bit where random criminal number 75 is like, "Mom, what are you doing here?" And notice how, despite his confusion, his protective instincts over his mother kick in immediately. Nice touch. So they have apocalypse weapons. No, and apparently the new gods are combiners. Nobody actually told me. I mean, I guess I could understand why. A lot of combiners tend to be some of my favorite Transformers in general, but Infinity Man not only sounds dumb, but he kind of looks dumb, too. So I could see why they wouldn't want to use that all the time. It's understandable. It's kind of galactus-y, you know? So, then they elaborate on the New Gods conflict. This is so they've obviously been doing several build-ups into eventually having Darkseid and the Apocalypse Thing being the villain here. That makes perfect sense. He's basically the villain of DC, like the villain of DC. So it makes sense for him to be the big villain building up in the background. Funny story, this is the second time I've started recording this because they're mowing the lawn, and I thought they were done. I even waited a few minutes, so if it shows up again, whatever, I apologize. What I like or don't like, I don't know, what I find interesting is that there's no attempt to try and make it so that the dark side isn't bad or evil or awful. No, no, no. They are the anti-life. They even make Desaad be our first showcasing of them, and he is just creepy and horrible and awful. Yeah. Curious, though, why the hell any of the dark side crew, any of the Apocalypse crew, are interested in Earth. I guess we'll find out that one later. And they haven't actually said Darkseid's name yet, consequently. In fact, they just called him Unspeakable. So, then they fight, and they fight, and they fight, and they fight. And there's this bit, Desaad literally says, and kill his dog, too. I mean, come on, guys. I get it, I get it. And, of course, his proclivities? His particular tendency towards dragging things out is exactly what costs him in the end. So it's good to know that the anti-life people are stupid. So there's this bit where the mother box tries to heal Sphere, and it's like, okay, she's still damaged, but the healing process can begin. And I also like how the episode makes it seem like the blurb. There's a little blurb that plays right before the episode plays, and it's like, hey, this is the people are here and they want the Sphere back. And I'm like, okay, so they're going to be the antagonists of the episode. Nope, they're cool. Like the whole episode, they're just chill. I don't know where my sunglasses are. They should be right there, but they're not. Oh, they're there. They're just chill. So, I kind of like how Superboy flat out says, can I just keep her? And they're like, yeah, we're cool. You've bonded. That's all we care about. But, of course, the whole healing process thing leads back to the character building moments. So it's nice to see Canary being the team mom and being the psychiatrist. It's a good fit for her. And we kind of go through the group and see that each of them still has several dangling character points. Artemis, of course, obviously cares about Wally, but more to the point, she still has her secrets, and she's still keeping that on a lockdown. Kaldur, he laments the fact that he acted as a heroic soldier and not a leader, and laments the fact that he cannot give leadership to Robin yet just because Robin is so young. Wally is in complete denial, and not only obviously cares about Artemis, but is just trying to avoid the whole thing. My favorite part about this one is Wally's reaction to being told he's in denial is, yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Yeah, exactly, Wally. And that, of course, leads to Robin. Now, I have actually accidentally called him Nightwing a few times, because I tend to mentally associate Grayson with Nightwing, the person who went off to become his own person, to not be another Robin. And the person who, well, like it or not, is a worthy, I don't want to say a successor, but so much as someone who could match the Batman in certain circumstances. And his talking here about, I don't want to have that drive. I don't want to be that person who is willing to sacrifice everything for the mission. I don't want to be the Batman anymore. Yeah. And then we have McGann. That was an interesting one. So if you paid attention several episodes ago, I don't even comment on this. She mentioned how there's racism between the Green Martians and the White Martians. And Black Canary thought it says, oh my God, you're white. And McGann's reaction to that is to freak out. So, yeah, she's one of the White Martians. Interesting. And, of course, Canary's overall approach is very X-Men-y. You have special powers, so you need to figure out how to use those properly rather than just try to push them away into a corner. Right? I mean, it makes a degree of sense. It's actually one of those strange things that doesn't actually really have a real-world allegory because we don't have superpowers in real life. At least not that they know of. So, that leads us, of course, to the very end, Superboy. At the very beginning, Superboy flat out refuses. He just says, nope, I'm out, and doesn't take any kind of counseling. At the end, I wasn't devastated. I felt at peace. I was Superman. I got to feel what it felt like to be Superman. His trauma is probably the most interesting of all because his trauma is that he is not traumatized. Now, he's not a horrible person. He's not a sociopath. He's not evil because he does feel guilt over this. He does feel guilty over this. That's strange. When did the... Oh, I know what's happening. I'll need to fix that. Sorry about the background issue. Sorry. I'm not re-recording this for a third time, damn it. But the fact that he can admit that and the fact that he can start to approach that is going to be an interesting character moment for him. Hopefully he'll get a little bit more connected with the man part of being Superman, which, as ever, is usually the most interesting type of stories those have. That's all I got for today. I'm going to go try and fix the issue with the background. I'll see you next time, guys.